Alright guys, welcome back to God of War 2. Man, it has been a while since a God of War 2 part, so I genuinely do not remember what happened last time. I think... Oh yeah, we killed Theseus, and I believe we got the... No, we haven't yet. Oops, I've spoiled. I think I spoiled what's going to happen in this part. So what happened last part was we arrived at the Sisters of Fates' island, and we need to figure out how to get across to where that waterfall is across the island. So yeah, but quite a bit has happened since I last talked about the God of War series on this channel. And I think I've already talked, I know for a fact I already talked about the God of War remakes, because I know that for a fact, but there is one thing that I haven't talked about on this channel yet, because, well, I wanted to wait until I did another God of War 2 part, and that is the new God of War game that was announced recently, God of War Laufey. And I gotta say, I'm actually pretty excited for it, because, I mean, I am very aware that it is a very divisive entry right now because of the simple fact, well, from what I've seen, people are outraged at the fact that you are playing as Faye instead of Kratos, and, okay. Like, that is kind of one thing I've noticed that a lot of people are starting to annoy me with, is that, ugh, you play as a woman in this game? 0 out of 10. It's like, I remember that kind of thing popped up when GTA 6, when GTA 6 got announced and revealed that Lucia was going to be the protagonist. I remember the, ugh, you're playing as a woman? It popped up a lot, and it's just, oh, okay, guys, shut up.
The ghost of Sparta. Then what they say is true.
Theseus.
Of all the fools who try, you would be the last I would expect to seek an audience with the Sisters of Fate.
And you are the last one I would expect to become a servant of the Fates.
I serve and protect the Sisters of Fate for the glory of Zeus.
The time of Zeus is coming to an end.
You seek the Sisters to kill Zeus. You no longer possess the powers of a god, Kratos. I doubt you're capable of killing me, let alone the king of Olympus.
Let me pass, and I will let you live, old man.
I do not think that is your choice to make. Come forward. Let us finally see who is the greatest warrior in all of Greece.
Okay, so yeah, we got our another boss fight with Theseus. This boss fight, I don't think I have a strategy for. I think I just say fucking ball. By the way, you may notice that there was a time where Theseus legit hit me, but for some reason I did not get hit. There's actually a bit of an exploit that I attempt. I'm not great at the timing consistently, but it is something you can master with enough practice. I feel like I've mentioned this technique before, but I'm going to mention it again. Basically, if you pull out the bow, Typhoon's Bane, right before an attack hits you, you essentially are invincible. There's invincibility frames when Kratos pulls out the Typhoon's Bane. The thing is though, you can't move. The only thing you can do is just pull it out. Don't shoot it, don't move, just pull it out. So yeah, I kind of spend this fight attempting to do that trick, but, you know, I'm not the best at it, obviously, because it's a trick I learned recently. But I mean, I'm doing the trick pretty consistently here, in all honesty. But like it really helps for like no damage runs for people. Apparently, like there's a lot of people who do no damage runs of this game, and they always use that to negate any damage that comes towards them. I feel like there is still certain things that will still hit you even if you do it right, but I might be wrong. I don't know. I've never really gotten into the technical aspects of the God of War series, or really any game I play for that matter. So don't ask me if I know any of this stuff. I don't. You know, I don't know the exact damage values of everything or the exact timings of everything. I just kind of go with the flow, if that makes sense. And I'm sure they're going to take this technique out of the remakes. But back to God of War Laufey, because that's the God of War channel. It's the God of War Let's Play. I'm going to talk about God of War related topics. I do look forward to it because, for one, Faye was always a character in the Norse saga that really just kind of interested me in a way, because, you know, she was seen as just like a plot device for Kratos. Like, she was just really the motivation behind why Kratos and Atreus went on the path in the first place in the 2018 game. But then, you know, you find out at the end of 2018 that she actually had a major part in it, and she was basically setting the path down for Ragnarok, and I really did like that. And I really do like the fact that it seems like the game, that Laufey is going to be taking place concurrently with 2018 and Ragnarok. I really like that. Like, I really do want to see what kind of things they're going to do with the story. And the other thing is I'm wondering what other gods are going to appear in, because apparently it takes place in, like, the afterlife of the gods, not limited to just Norse gods, but, you know, other mythologies too. So I wonder if there's a chance we'll see some of the Greek gods that Kratos has killed. Like, I wonder if we're going to be seeing certain Greek gods back, like, oh, you know, like Poseidon or hell, Zeus. You know, I really do wonder if we're going to be seeing. It'd be cheap. I know it's obviously it would be kind of cheap, but it'd be a pretty cool character. It'd be pretty cool to see. It would also be like a way of Faye learning a lot more about Kratos' former life and see her thoughts on Kratos' past. Because, you know, obviously, I mean, did they ever say how much of Kratos' life? I don't remember about Ragnarok and 2018. I don't recall if Kratos ever told Faye the whole truth about what he did in the Greek saga. I feel like he did it, knowing Kratos, he did it. He probably only, like, kept it vague and said, like, oh, I just killed whoever got in my way. I just killed people who were trying to kill me. But, like, you know, with the fact that we're in the afterlife of the gods, we get to see the gods' perspective, especially with what we know now in God of War 3, because one thing we'll learn in God of War 3 is that really they weren't fighting Kratos because of, you know, Kratos himself. They were being influenced by the evils of Pandora's box. Yeah, I'm going to spoil that now, actually. So it'd be really cool to see what they thought about being killed by Kratos. Like, a huge example would probably be, like, Hermes or, a Poseidon. Like, I didn't even do anything to the fucker, and he just straight up kills me. It's like, yeah, I was scared of his fucking ass. He was an asshole. But, by the way, we killed Theseus and got the Horse Keeper's Key, which leads to another upgrade, so. But my thing about God of War Laufey that I'm kind of hesitant about, and it's just kind of the way it seems like it's going to be playing out in terms of, like, character interactions, because the cube Frank kind of just seems like a character I really don't want around. Like, I feel like he's going to be like that annoying companion character that points out the painfully obvious and also makes one-liners that probably annoy the shit out of you. But I mean, I like Jack Quaid. I think he's great. I know, obviously, I would say I love him as Huey in The Boys, but actually, I think he's had some pretty great roles lately. So I think he'll do okay as Frank. But, because I actually really like Jack Quaid. I loved him in that movie Novocaine. If you've never seen that, that is, like, a great movie. Like, a really good movie. Just highly enjoyable. I enjoyed that movie. And he's great as Superman in the, what's it called? The Adventures of Superman show. I haven't seen the full thing. I've only seen clips of it. But I do need to sit down and watch it, because it does look like a fun time. It does look like a good time, so I need to watch it. I need to watch a lot more DC shows. I'm so bad at watching DC shows, yet I'm a big DC fan. I wouldn't say I'm a big DC fan, but I think it's hard for me to get into DC. Especially with everything, with how the DCEU went, I think it's kind of hard for me to be into DC because I'm so cynical about it. And that's really sad because because I did love the Superman movie, the 2025 one. I did really like that one. It was really good. And I saw Supergirl on release day, and it was alright. it was alright. I mean, I don't understand why people are saying it's a complete dumpster fire or whatever. It is not that bad. Like when I first saw people talking about it after I got out of the theater, people were saying like it's the worst superhero movie of all time, and they shouldn't have made it, and you know, James Gunn failed, and only 4 projects in, and I'm just like, it was not that bad. Did we watch the same movie? Like, I think there was only like 2 things about that movie I genuinely hated, and it was, oh, right, I gotta shut up.
Our destiny has brought us together, warrior. Before my fall in the great war with the gods, I hid away the last remnants of my magic. For the good of the Titans, I, Kronos, now bestow what is left upon you. Use it well.
So we now have Kratos' Rage, which is essentially our replacement for Poseidon's Rage, and it's good. It's actually a pretty good spell. So this is actually where we demonstrate the ability. So unlike Poseidon's Rage, it's not like a giant circle that envelops a certain area. It's just a small set of it's a small orb that actually extends out to a certain range, and can extend out to multiple branches depending on, you know, enemy placement and stuff like that. It's a certain amount, though, and obviously when you upgrade it, it'll become more powerful, and you can use more chain, and it'll have more chains. God damn, the bitrate! And by the way, this is probably the best place to get the combo trophy that appears here. Yeah, there are. Yeah, obviously there are trophies in this game if you're playing the PS3 version. And I don't remember. I remember every God of War game, the sagas, the Greek saga had a achievement trophy that was related to getting a certain number on a certain combo. I think God of War 1's was like 100, and I think 2's was 200, and then 3 though made it 999. I might be wrong though. I don't remember. But God of War 1 and 2's were insanely easy to get because of Poseidon's Rage and Kronos' Rage. 3's is kind of a pain in the ass because there's not really any good places to do it, except for like one towards the beginning of the game, but I'm not going to get into detail about that. I never got that one. I've never really gone trophy hunting for the God of War series because I think I got most of the trophies on 1 and 2, but I think the only ones I'm missing for 1 and 2, I think for 1, I'm missing the Speed of Jason McDonald trophy and the Challenges trophies, and the God Mode trophy. Same thing here for God of War 2, where I don't have the Challenge of the Titans or Titan Mode achievements. I don't have either of those. I think. I don't know. I don't remember my trophy list that well. I don't pay attention to I don't really go out of my way to platinum games. I'm not one of those kind of people. I mean, usually if I'm really enjoying the game and it seems like the platinum is like feasible, like it's not something I have to pull my hair out for, I might platinum it. Like I think I platinumed all of the Spider-Man games, the Marvel Spider-Man series. I platinumed all of them, and then obviously I platinum any Telltale game I play because there's really no way you can't. I platinumed the Persona 3 Reload in 5, but those two were easy to do because they basically gave you trophies half the time. But, again, not really a huge platinum kind of person. I don't go out of my way for platinums because I just never do. Just never really seen the... I've never seen the, what's the word? I don't want to say appeal, because it does seem like, you know, I could see someone enjoying it. I've never really felt satisfied with a platinum, I guess. I've never really had that, like, moment of, like, oh my god, I finally got it. And then again, it's probably just because I don't play any games that have, like, the hardest platinums. Like, I think the biggest pain in the ass platinum I've had to deal with, looking back, was probably... I think I got the platinum in God of War not 2018. I know I got it in Ragnarok. But then again, they just gave... Ragnarok's trophy list was ridiculously easy. It was like, finish the story, do all the side quests. There you go, you got the platinum, and get out. I'm trying to remember if I ever had a game that just kind of was a... Whoo, I got lucky. That was Zeus looking out for me. Hold up. Yeah, I can't really think of a game that I've gotten the platinum for that was a pain in the ass for me. And it's just because I never really go out of my way for that, I guess. So, it doesn't matter. When I was younger, Sonic Generations was kind of a pain in the ass for me. And that was because of the one vector mission in... I'm talking base Sonic Generations, by the way. Like, when I was younger, like, when it first came out, I went for the platinum because I loved Sonic. I was going to go for the platinum. And in base Generations, you know, there were... I was like 11, so leave me alone. There were a few of the missions that were kind of a pain in the ass. And one of them was Vector's... the music note mission where you have to homing attack his notes back at him. That was such a major pain to me. I hated it. I think it was like the last mission I ever completed in that game. But now I can do it no problem because I got the platinum for Sonic X Shadow Generations, and I got it on my first try. I got through that mission on my first try. I think the other, but I know Shadow Generations' platinum had a pretty hard achievement, or not really achievement. It was what. One of the checklists was, I think it was the find all the parts achievement, and that was just because I couldn't find the last one. But that was it. Because I was like searching every spot for it, and I couldn't find it for the life of me. But I lost track of what I was talking about. My God. I was talking about Laufey. I look forward to Laufey. I can't wait to play it. It's going to be a fun time. I think, anyway. I thought, combat-wise, it looks fun. Like, it looks like a fusion of old God of War, like what I'm playing, what we're watching now, and the new God of War style, you know, the 2018 and Ragnarok style. So, I definitely look forward to that because that looks fun. You know, I remember one joke I saw when the gameplay demo first revealed was that it was like Kratos. He was like, "Boy, she took the flips. She took my flip combos in the divorce." But but I mean, I'm gonna give the game a fair shot when it comes out because obviously that's what I usually do for games nowadays. Obviously, I also wait for, for franchises I love, I usually give it a fair shot. If it's like if it looks like one misstep, I usually give it a pretty fair shot. But then, for franchises that have been, what's the word? Failing to meet my expectations lately, Assassin's Creed, I kind of wait a bit to see what people are saying about it before I buy it. Like, I unfortunately am most likely doing that for Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced. Because, yes, it looks good, but that's what they always do in Assassin's Creed games nowadays. You know, the game looks good, it looks like a fun time, but then you play it, it's fucking horrible, or it's not great, and it's just ugh. And I know that I have a feeling that Ubisoft is smart enough to not fuck up. I'm gonna talk to this cutscene because this one's no dialogue if I remember right. But Ubisoft, I would hope, is smart enough not to fuck up Assassin's Creed 4. But then again, you never really know with these guys, so. By the way, I have several questions about how the hell this is working. Because moving an island is a pretty hard thing to do, and yeah, that's what's happening right now, is the whole ass island is moving. Are you fucking kidding me? I gotta walk through all that again? By the way, I just want to mention something. This is something that, you know, obviously, if I question this, people can say, Caleb, is a video game, shut up. But there are people who got farther in into these trials than Kratos. Like, they got significantly farther. But Kratos is now moving the islands. So how the fuck did that happen? How the fuck? Yeah, whatever. Anyway, I'll talk about that at a later time. So the next time we meet in God of War 2, we're going to be moving back to the main island because, well, we moved it closer. So, yeah. So see you guys next time, and take care.